When I first came to college, I was in this weird sort of period in my life where I was adapting to college life, and yet once I settled in, I didn't really know what my purpose here on campus was.
When I first started out, I always thought that it was kind of about, competition and being the best, and that would oftentimes lead to a lot of insecurities and never feeling like I was good enough, and also feeling like I always had to compete when I didn't need to.
But I think finding women in business and just working with groups of women that were empowering each other and not pushing people down, I found that vision of what business was supposed to be in my head was completely shattered.
I think end of my junior year, I switched out of my major of industrial engineering to liberal arts and engineering studies, and I was just really in this limbo. I was like, I don't want to be an engineer, and I don't really fit into the CLA realm, but I really am a goal-oriented person, and I really wanted to be surrounded by people who supported me and could give me a platform to just grow into this. I was just really lost. I had no idea really what I wanted to do. And then I saw the Women's Business Leadership Academy, and I was like, this is exactly the perfect fit, a transition for where I need to be right now.
My mentor, Sarah, is the reason that I really felt I got a lot out of the Leadership Academy. And I think that with all the guest speakers that came in and with all of the corporate tours we went on, those were all really great opportunities. But the thing that really made the impact on me was having someone who believed so much in me and who I saw was so successful in her own life, then telling me that I can go to the career fair as a second year and talk to these big companies. And she would stand with me outside of the door and give me a pep talk and practice what I was going to say with interviewers.
And when I think back of my 3 years here, back to that first winter of my first year, and remembering when I got that acceptance to work on a high school position as a director, and I remember definitely reaching out to Annie and being like, I can't even do this, because I was like, how I'm not qualified. And I will never forget just the sense of empowerment I felt when someone actually believed in me, that I could take on this role and that I could lead this committee. And although it was so small to some, to me that was huge.
One overarching thing that I see is the desire to help each other. The desire to help each other, whether it's helping you connect with someone at a company you really want to work for, or looking over your resume or your LinkedIn and giving you tips.
I was talking to Kathy Fee, and because she's in accounting and she's going to one of the accounting firms that I really want to intern at, and I had a coffee chat with her, and she was just telling me all the things that I should do. She wrote me a referral for the recruiters, and just having people like that around you is just crazy, because I didn't have that in high school.
I always have thought about myself as an extrovert, but sometimes I had a hard time articulating that. I would get nervous public speaking, I would get nervous interviewing, and WIB-WIRE in particular has taught me that if you really believe in something and you're curious and you're passionate, then it'll come out intrinsically. And I really feel like I found my confidence and just who I am in this club because of all of my involvement.
In the professional sense, I have grown in terms of going after my goals a lot stronger and unafraid, not being afraid to say this is what I want.
This is a group that really wants to see you grow. This is a group that will give you so many good opportunities, so many things that you would probably never imagined if you had gone to even any other club on campus. I think everyone in WIB wants to see you grow. Everyone in WIB wants to help you get to where you need to be and also help you realize where you need to be.
If you start to see yourself as your own role model, yourself down the line, and grow towards that, I think that's what this club does, because it helps you to envision a future business leader and how are you going to get there and how are you going to gain the skills and the experiences that are going to ultimately make you successful.
I would pitch women in business as a community of people that want you to thrive, and they will support you in every way to get there. And it doesn't matter what major, what race, what gender you are, they are there to bring positivity and support you.
A couple words I would use to describe WIBs: probably passionate, empowering,
inspiring,
uplifting,
powerful, ambitious, hardworking,
gritty,
driven,
extremely driven,
relentless,
pushing the limits, pushing the boundaries, breaking stereotypes,
leaders,
Intelligent.
Doers.
Unstoppable.
Go-getters.
Loving.